All because of a father's determination that no fat white man, like your father's probably, would ever send his son to the clubhouse for cigarettes and beer.
I'm sorry, what did you say about our fathers?
You're watching Bootleg Theater.
Changing Lanes is a swept-under-the-rug thriller starring Nick Fury and Batman. And it also has a strong supporting cast. William Hurt.
You broke the contract.
Amanda Peet.
Just let me help you, Kevin.
Sidney Bullock.
Saying thank you to my partner and my son-in-law.
Richard Jenkins.
I love it when they squeak.
And my favorite actress, Toni Collette.
Didn't know who these people were? You married into it.
Changing Lanes is a lost art, the 90-minute movie. A simple cautionary tale about doing the right thing in the wrong circumstances. A character-driven thriller about two men on the opposite ends of life.
And you just can't get your car fixed to buy lunch?
I don't want to check, man.
Don't worry about it.
I want to do this right.
Come on,
Well, look,
please.
I gotta be someplace else too. But it's important to me that we do this right. It should be important to you too.
That's it. Sorry, I gotta go.
I'm sorry, what?
I gotta go, man. I'm late. I have to go.
I gotta go
have
somewhere
to
too,
go.
man. I'm trying to get a lift.
I'm sorry.
Where you going, man? Come on, man. Don't leave me out here like this,
Sorry.
man.
Better luck next time.
Hey! Hey, you're leaving the scene of an accident.
Story, Samuel Jackson plays Doyle, a well-intentioned man in his mid-50s with a short fuse and a troubled past. Ben Affleck plays Gavin, a wealthy lawyer in his late 20s with ambition and a seared conscience. Doyle is facing a cross-state custody battle for his children in family court, while Gavin is up for a promotion to partner contingent on winning a sketchy trust fund case for his firm. Due to circumstances I won't spoil, post-accident, their actions begin to affect each other's lives.
I'm just asking that you not take the boys and move halfway across the world.
Oregon is not the other side of the world.
It is to me. I had an accident. This guy hit me on the FDR. He cut me off. You know, I wanted to be here.
You know, if this was my marriage and it was this important to me, I would have been here on time. Everyone was here on time except you. Next case.
You're the attorney of record.
What am I gonna do?
There's this guy. He helps out with things that need helping out.
Like what?
Getting people to do things that you want them to do when they don't necessarily want to do them.
Changing Lanes plays out as an all-in-a-day thriller of two men's battle with moral compromise. What I like about Changing Lanes is it stays realistic in its portrayal of moral compromise without being preachy. The direction is played straight, where it could have easily presented as cartoonish or far-fetched. A great example of show, don't tell storytelling with minimal exposition revealing how flawed these characters are. While Ben Affleck is subtle with his sleaziness, Samuel Jackson, on the other hand, gives us some good old-fashioned crazy moments like only he can.
Can you give me back my time? Can you give my time back to me? Huh? Can you?
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa.
Just 20 minutes. Can you give me that? Oh, God, you hit me. Yo, I'll hit you again. You like it? Huh?
Mister, please! I got kids, man.
Yeah? Well, so do I. I wasn't bankrupt yesterday, and I'm not bankrupt today.
The computer says you are.
Now it's up!
Together, their character flaws eventually escalate to full-on crimes, each man becoming the reflection of the consequence for each other's actions. What I like about the film are the supporting characters in the lives of our two leads who are saying "I told you so" as they continue to spiral out of control, and they vary from being pulled into the moral compromise themselves to raging against it.
Partners have to bring in business. I've just got to do my job. If I don't like it here, I can leave.
What's not to like?
Watching you become one of them.
You know, booze isn't really your drug of choice anyway. You're addicted to chaos. For some of us, it's Coke. For some of us, it's bourbon. But you got hooked on disaster.
Transitioning into some of that bad, I don't have many negatives for Changing Lanes, but I do get conflicted about its ending. On one hand, I would have liked to have seen a more tragic ending to support the character arcs, a more regretful conclusion that says, I shouldn't have done that, promoting a hopeful message. But I get how, on the other hand, that may have made the film too preachy. Other than that, yeah, there's some corn-filled lines of dialogue in the last third of the film meant to be callbacks to earlier moments in the film to show character progression, but other than that, we good. Final verdict, at the end of the day, Changing Lanes is an easily digestible and entertaining thriller, balancing the right amount of investment needed to enjoy. An extinct style of movie with subtle storytelling presented in an hour-and-a-half style. There's so many great actors, I wish they had more screen time, but the story focuses on our leads, with Samuel Jackson turning in a genuine performance without tongue-in-cheek. The film isn't preachy, but remains safely morally ambiguous with its message. I will say on a final note, if you haven't seen Changing Lanes, do not watch the trailer. It's disingenuous and reeks of a major studio not trusting in its own product. The trailer is cut to look suspenseful and action-oriented, playing through the beats of the film and spoiling way too much in the process. I highly recommend this film and encourage you to go in as blind as possible, because simply no one ever talks about this movie, and I don't know why. And that is it. That'll do it for my review of Changing Lanes. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again for more.
Thanks for watching, blah, blah. Like, subscribe, and whatever.